Hello everybody, I'm Steve Grizzetti, the man from Movie Picks and author of the Movie Picks Guide to Adobe Premiere Elements. And here we are in Premiere Elements with a virtually finished movie. We've got a number of video clips here on video track 1 and audio track 1. We've got their audio equivalents or their audio attachments. We've also got on audio track 2 some narration. And then on audio track 3, we've got some background music. Now don't worry too much about the audio that's attached to the video clips. You'll notice that running through all of the audio clips is a horizontal white line. That's called a rubber band, and that sets the audio level for your clips. And I've got that dragged down. It doesn't really look like it's dragged all the way down, but I've got it dragged all the way down for all of my photos and all of my video clips. So don't worry about them, because that audio is kind of irrelevant to what we're going to talk about here in this session. What we're more concerned with is mixing the narration and the background music. In other words, I've got the background music playing. When the narration comes in, I'd like the background music to quiet down so we can hear the narration and then come back up again when the narration is over. We're going to do that by adding little keyframe points to this white line, this rubber band line that runs through the audio clips, and then raising and lowering the audio levels at specific points. Now you notice we can't see the rubber band running through audio track 2 or audio track 3. That's just because the tracks are collapsed. And if we just hover over the little seam between the audio tracks, I can drag down and widen audio track 2. And now we can see that little horizontal line running through the narration track. I'm more concerned with it running through track 3, so let's widen that out also. And now I can see the name of the audio track, and I can see the rubber band that runs through it representing the audio level. So what I need to do is put little keyframes in here, little points, where I raise and lower the audio level as the narration comes in, and that's how we'll mix our audio. So you notice when I select an audio track, for instance, this song that is on audio track 3, that it highlights some points over here on the left underneath the listing for the audio track. One of the things that's highlighted is a little diamond or a little circular point there. That is the keyframe creator. So in order to create the keyframes, in order to create the little indicators of where the audio goes up and down, we just need to position our playhead. Make sure that our song is selected on that audio track and then click that button. And that creates a little dot there on our timeline. Move the playhead just a little further over. We'll create another one. A little further over after the narration. Another one. And one more. So with those 4 points, we've created a little hammock, and I can raise and lower the audio level on that hammock just by dragging on that rubber band. Now watch what happens. As I do, you'll see a little indicator showing me what the audio level is as I raise and lower it. So let's drag on that little rubber band, and you see it says -13. What your exact setting is going to vary depending on your music, depending on the levels of your narration and your music. But generally, I try to get it right about -10. That's a good starting point. So we've come down 10 decibels from where it was at 100%. And now, if I were to play this, you would hear the music playing, and then it would quiet down as the audio from the narration comes in, and then when the narration is over, it comes back up again. We can do this throughout the movie. Just creating that little hammock. Creating those 4 points. And then again, dragging up or down, or dragging down actually, to fade back the audio here on the selected audio track. There we go, -10.8 again. And again, you would have to set that or adjust that or fine tune that so that it matches your particular need. But in my case, I found 10.8, negative 10.8 is a pretty good feedback for it. And that's really all there is to mixing the audio. You just go down the track wherever you need the audio to fall back at. You create these keyframes and pull it back, or pull the audio back or fade it back. That's really all there is to it. If you want to know more about this technique, if you want to know more about the tools in the program, I hope you'll check out the many tips and tutorials we have here at YouTube on the Movie Picks channel. If you want to know everything there is to know about the program, check out my book, The Movie Picks Guide to Adobe Premiere Elements. It's available on Amazon.com. I'm Steve Grizzetti. I wrote the book. Thanks for spending time with me. I hope I helped you out, and I hope to see you again real soon. Take care.